If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we're back playing some more NHL 18 and we are going to be bringing Legends to franchise mode. Legends as in the Legends that are in HUT, but they are not in offline play. They ain't in franchise mode. They ain't in versus, all that other nonsense. Now, I'm going to say one thing. It just kind of came to mind. It's like, yeah, you know what? If we could have downloadable rosters, EA, custom rosters, like a community upload thing, we could have all these Legends in by somebody making it. But that's pretty much what we did today. Except you guys can't download it and use it and stuff like that. You have to take the time to do it yourself, unfortunately, as well. But we took every single Legend who has a Legend card. We did not do flashbacks. We did not do, I think some of them might have milestones too. We didn't do those. We just did strictly Legends to make sure we didn't have multiple guys on multiple teams that are the same people. So we took all these guys, their overalls and everything, and we threw them on their respective teams in franchise mode. So we're going to sim up a franchise, and I want to see how these teams are going to do with all these Legends on their team, because there are some teams like Detroit who don't have one, but they have two Legends, and we already know Detroit wasn't set up to have a great season in NHL 18, but you know what? Adding two Legends, can that make this team a playoff contender? And another thing that's going to raise question marks is not only do we have teams like Detroit who have two Legends, we also have teams like Chicago who do not have any Legends in HUT right now. I know they have an Amante, but that is not a Legends card. That is, what was that, I can't remember what it was now. Dang it, was it a flashback? It was a fancy looking card, I remember that. Regardless, though, we're going to sim up the season. We're going to see how these teams do. We're going to see who wins the Stanley Cup. We're going to see how these Legends do coming up here and playing in the current NHL. I can only imagine all of them having 90, 91, 92 overalls, that they are going to have a pretty solid season. We'll see which ones come out on top, though, and which ones go out there and can't help their team make a playoff push. All right, our season is over. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but these Minnesota Wild came in as the worst team in the Western Conference, and they knocked off the Vancouver Canucks in their first round in only 5 games. The LA Kings look like they're going to capitalize the most on getting themselves a Legend added back to their team. I think they only had one Legend. I'm actually really surprised that the Wild made it. 89 points is all I had. I guess when you have 3 teams with 113, 106, and 102, and the Jets, Blackhawks, and Predators, the Predators got no Legends added to their team. Have they ever had a season better than 113? I'm not a national Predators fan. The Preds fans will tell me and let me know, though. The Stars, Blues, and Avalanche could not make the playoffs. We'll go to the Atlantic Division, where those 106 points, Toronto Maple Leafs capitalized. Another team, they had Sittler, they had Cujo, 2 good players out of that team, and they just couldn't be stopped because of my Blue Jackets are not in the Atlantic Division. I don't know what I was looking for them. The Sabres, though, 98 points. Must have played pretty well with Jack Eichel. Canadians had 95, 92 out of the Red Wings. Those 2 players did make the difference with the Red Wings. They just squeaked in there. 91 out of the Panthers, though, and they couldn't squeak in there. 89 out of the Lightning, and then 86 out of them Ottawa Senators. I guess Danny Heatley just couldn't quite get the job done for him. The Metro seen those Penguins, who just beat the Blue Jackets last night. Did you guys see that game? Anybody watch Blue Jackets Penguins last night? I tell you what, the Blue Jackets just was like, hey, you guys want to win a game? Here you go. They just kind of was like, oh, 2 goals. Here's 1 goal for you guys. We just won't cover the slot on this one. Literally, it looked like I was playing a drop-in game. Blue Jackets had 3 guys in the corner. There was nobody in front of the net other than a guy on the other team. Just kind of threw it across there for the one time. I was like, oh, well, I could have even made that one, dude. That would have been my first career NHL goal. I could have buried it. I can't even shoot now. I would have probably made it. Anyway, the Devils, 97 points. The Islanders had 89. The Hurricanes had 87. The Rangers couldn't do anything. The Flyers, the Capitals had 79. They couldn't quite adjust, I guess, because the Capitals have a solid team. They just couldn't adjust to having a bunch of better teams around them, I guess. 93 out of the Canucks. 91 out of the Kings. I guess that wasn't the best team in the league, just the best team in their division. 88 out of the San Jose Sharks. 89 out of the Ducks. Niedermeyer could only get them to 89 points. That's amazing. The one team that for sure didn't get a Legend, well, the Blackhawks didn't as well, but the Predators didn't get a Legend, and they seem to have had the best season out of everybody. Go figure, right? The Leafs, though, made it to the Stanley Cup Finals. They lost 4-2. They still can't pick up a cup in what now, 59 years? The Blue Jackets, though, they made it to the Conference Finals. I'm proud of them. Who else made it? The Blackhawks went to the Conference Finals. Again, a team that didn't get any Legends. It's crazy. Let's see what Legends went and produced the most. Saku Koivu had 92 points, 90 out of Patty Kane, 89 out of Pacioretty, 88 out of Stamkos. It looks like it didn't matter. We stuck these guys in, Legends, and it seems like they just couldn't mesh with their team. Jack Eichel, though, he made something happen. He had 87 points, 86 out of Joe Sakic, 86 out of Martin St. Louis, 85 out of McDonald. I guess there was some guys, quite a few. Mike Modano at 83. They didn't have a star-studded 100-point season, but there was a lot of them right around 80, 81. Mike Bossy. It was definitely the year of point production out of the NHL because of all these guys being re-added to the league. It didn't seem like a big difference was made. It didn't seem like the new NHL was slowing them down. Danny Healy had 74. Sittler had 74. I wonder if there's a way I can find out who had the least amount of points out of all these guys. I can keep scrolling down, I guess, then eventually find somebody. Curry only had 68. Carlisle had 62. I guess we're going down to defense at some point. Carlisle just tore it up. How the goalies looking in the league? We did have a couple goalies. Was there maybe three or four legend goalies in the mixes? Corey Crawford, Pekka Rinne, Curtis Joseph, the first legend goalie with 40. Hasek had 38. So some pretty solid seasons out of the goaltenders for all the goals that were being scored. All right, let's see who can do it. We got a pretty star-studded season. Who took home them awards? The Art Ross went to Koivu. The Memorial went to Koivu. The Norris went to Duncan Keith. He's won the Memorial in the last two franchise sims we've done. The Lady Bing went to Patrick Kane. It's hard to believe that we put all those legends in the game and Duncan Keith still took it home. The Lady Bing, once again, Patrick Kane. The Calder went to Besser. Conn Smythe went to Tanner Pearson. The Vezina went to Cujo, though. The Jennings went to Cujo. Garrison got the Masterton. Selke went to Bergeron. I thought we had some pretty good defensive forwards brought back in with those legends. It looks like they didn't take the Selke away from Patrice Bergeron. No, the Ted Lindsay went to Koivu. And then the Maurice Richard went to Joe Sakic. How many goals did Sakic have? I didn't even stop to look. We're going to have to go take a peek real quick and see how many goals this bad boy had. Oh, 51. Perfect. Those 450 goal scores. Like I said, I think goals happen this season. Robitaille, Ovechkin, Bossy, and Sakic all had 50 this season. Otherwise, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.